Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started, and off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays.
Absolutely. You know what I really liked? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run. To go out of the game, I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Again, it's Pacheco. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way. And,
partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mariota. Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mariota now. And complete to Zach Ertz. Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw Mariota. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, 52 yards. And the Commanders have cut the lead back down to 2. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Mariota will look to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but, hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. As they've got it as we resume action. A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Flushed out right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Mariota going to change the play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now Mariota. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Mariota to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. In motion goes the tight end. Now Mariota. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw is Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they take the lead here now at 11-8. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And able to get this out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Mariota. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mariota going to change the play. They're going option play on third down. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to go for it here on the fourth down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Swings this out for Hunt.
No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. If those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 26-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes, rolling to his right.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And again, it's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now here's Mahomes. Steps away. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The Commanders will signal for the first of their... The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He's going to air one out right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
To the air right away, it's Mariota. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Tight end going in motion here. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 23.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one pulled in by Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be a... That's complete on the tight end screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Lions' 22-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Zach Ertz, touchdown Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Now he's free to midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play there on the screen pass. A gain of 66 yards. Goff to throw on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, it's Goff. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. On play action, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Reynolds now on the return. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He keeps it himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Back to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 36-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's hard. He is in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll go with the sneak. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On the give, it's Robinson. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Another run here for Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
So it's fourth down, and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's first and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Throwing on second down, Goff. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing here is Goff. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that is incomplete. They try to... Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he will score. Ben Sinnott